What is going on, guys? It's your boy Sick B here. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather. I've been dealing with allergies. I think it's like the end of the season, end of summer season type thing. So the streaming has been a little less frequent, but we're hopping back on it tomorrow. I'm making a point to go chug OJ and fucking coffee in the morning, and we'll be on the stream guide tomorrow. But today I had a tournament. I've been playing in the 6v6 nasty RB tournament with G Squad. I've been having a great time. We haven't actually lost a map yet, which is, knock on wood, great. We usually fall around the 6-8 mark in these tournaments because of the teams you face. They're pretty good up here. And we've just been playing as a good team. Now, we shouldn't get Sinai anymore in our rotation. I think the next couple of maps are all Poland or Karelia. So I feel safe sharing this footage and what we did. It's pretty fun. So this is a cool tournament lineup. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it up on the screen now so you can see all the tanks that are available. And the way tournaments work is you go on the TSS website, /tournaments or something like that, and you can sign up, invite your friends, and play some tournaments. If you haven't, I suggest you try it out. It's not the best system. I don't like the markers. I think that it'd be much more fun without markers, but we can, you know, take what we can get and play some tournaments, some competitive play in War Thunder. And if you got a lot of tanks and you think the content's getting dry on the normal server, maybe hop in some tournaments and play. So here you see me taking B in the RE251. We did a 2-3-1 split on this map, so it's a 6v6. We had 2 people go C, 3 people go B, and 1 person go A. Was it the best strat? I don't know. It seemed to work for us, but what it looked like was a lot of teams stacked heavy on the A side on this map, or at least the 2 we played today. So we had Pred go over to A and he would get swamped, and we tried to you know, help him, but he'd rush A with an RE251 and get that cap, and I rushed B with an RE251, get that cap, and set that early ticket bleed for us. Now I'm going to push towards the left and try to just be a thorn in people's sides, get into an advantageous position, and start to destroy some people. As you can see, I can't really get a shot on that guy, so I'm just going to start peering left and peeking around that way. If anybody comes up from A, it's actually a very strong position to shoot into B. So you don't really want people pushing up to the inside of A on this map, the interior portion, because there's a ton of rocks, good cover, and like I said, they get a really good line on B. So anybody, if you don't have cap or if their team is finna push B, they would be able to cover them from that position and possibly reverse the cycle. Put everybody on cap on your team and then be able to take B and take positions shooting down into the spawn. Because the way this map works is it's basically a hill in the middle and the spawns are sunken in on each side. So if you get middle control, you can kind of shoot down and control the pace of the battle because people have to climb a hill towards you. So the whole thing we're trying to do here is play defensive, hold the ticket bleed, and try to just push people down. As you can see, I bounced a shot off that STRV. That's a normal shot that I hit with APCR or APDS or APHE, and that was a Hesh shell, so I don't know why that didn't necessarily kill him. Pretty upset it bounced because that's a light spot on that tank. And then we see a T-34 coming. I bounce off him, and we're done. Now, I didn't necessarily mean to bring Hesh straight off the bat, but it didn't work regardless. I don't think Heat FS would have worked with either of those shots anyway. And now here comes the fun. We got the cap, they took A, and they're taking position over there. So I'm going to hop in the Panther 2 and go assist Pred over on A. Now the whole reason if I said we were going to control 2 caps, it doesn't necessarily matter if you lose one, right? But the thing is, A is such a strong position, we don't want to lose it this early. So if we have 2, possibly we might be able to stop these guys. And this is the main reason I'm showing this game out of all of the games we played today, because teamwork is big on in this game. It can work in normal matches along with these, obviously, tournaments, because you have to work together as a team. If you implement play like this in your normal RB games, I guarantee you'll have much more success. So if you guys all start doing it, maybe it'll trickle out on the people who don't watch these videos, and we can start getting some more teamwork going on in public matches. But until then, you gotta watch Pred and I take on 2 T-34s and an STRV in a Panther 2 and a Tiger 2H. So he's there, he's got the T-34's attention. I said, all right, I'm gonna flank around. So there's 2 T-34s at this point. Obviously, American Heavy's hard to penetrate, regardless of what gun you have. Thankfully, we have the German 88s. We can pen them, but you have to aim for weak spots still. I peek out, so this T-34 knows I'm there. We're gonna play a little bit of a game. We're gonna juggle back and forth. I'm going to keep acting like I'm pushing out, getting his attention, so he can't focus on Pred with his teammate. I peek out a little bit here, get a snapshot off, and knock out his breach. It was a lucky snapshot, but shots like that really make or break these matches. And now I see the STRV coming, so alright, I can't back out. Pred pushes up, kills the T-34 I hit because he can't shoot back. So now it's a 2-on-2 situation on this side of the map, pretty tight. We're just sitting behind, enjoying the ticket bleed, and going to wait for the enemies to push. Now this is a really tough spot for the enemy team to come back from, because we're pushing the envelope. They got to get to B, and as you can see, we have 4 guys around the BC area, so getting to those caps is not going to be easy. They would love to take these spots over here, but since Pred and I are being thorns on their side, they can't really go set up and shoot into the B area and get shots on the rest of the guys. So we're just going to go back and forth here for a little bit. I'm waiting. We're having some communication between each other, and we're just going to wait it out. The ticket bleed's the best way to do it. You just play smart. I'm going to put Artie on this STRV just to make him move, keep him moving, and keep the action on. So after waiting there for a little bit longer, I decide I'm going to start shooting some smokes and doing something to try to get us to move around. So I'm going to launch some smokes over this rock, wait for the marker to disappear, and then attempt to move around the rock and help Pred from the other angle. I see that they're starting to push on to B, and I know that the back hill back here, you can kind of get shots down on people moving into B. It's not a 100% guarantee. It's not like the best vantage point on the map, but it'll definitely be better than where I am sitting behind a rock doing absolutely nothing. And I'll also be able to help Pred because 2 guns are better than 1. Even if you're peeking the same corner, as soon as the T-34 peaks, he's gonna die. He's got such a long reload in this situation. It's a tough nut to crack, but once it shoots, it's a vulnerable sitting duck. So it's a dangerous combination having the STRV over here with the stabilizer, because pushing an STRV around a corner, he doesn't have to stop moving. He can just continue moving and put shots on you. So this is where the dodgy, finicky shots come in. We're going to try to move up to this rock here. I know the STRV can kind of see me, kind of can't. But we're going to get shots on this M46, or at least attempt to. So the M46 was spotted over there, and I don't see him anymore. So we're just going to chill here for a little bit, scan the area. I'm just looking. Where'd that M46 go? There's a Centurion. I can't get the shot off because of my night vision sight. Or IR, I don't know what it necessarily is on the driver's hatch, but there's a little sight there that'll mess with the Panther 2's gun, and it's kind of annoying. There's the Centurion. We take a shot. No shot. He misses too. Both swing and a miss. And not really that big of an issue. So I'm just going to back up a little bit. I'm trying to finagle the tank here, and the rocks are not working with me, man. War Thunder physics sometimes in a nutshell. So we're just fighting the rock here along with the enemies and the gun depression with this tank. I put Artie on the T-34. Figure it'll help just in case Pred is getting pushed. Now, as you can see here, again, this night sight is just bothering me. I can't get a shot off. So I finally get the gun down, and we're just looking between these 2 rocks. Here comes the STRV. We put a shot in. I hit his barrel and bounced to his ATGM, and I don't know how that didn't knock his gun out, but for the sake of not arguing, we'll say all right. Pred shoots, T-34 shoots, and I said, hold on, Pred, let me kill this M46. He moved out finally. We put a shot across the map, kill the M46. Now we're on to dealing with the T-34 together. He shoots and knocks out his gun. He's telling me to push him. I push him, and of course I third-person duff a shot into his upper front plate. That's just a terrible move on my part. Had I aimed for 3 more seconds, that dude wouldn't be reversing around, and that's just a big mistake on my part. Lower front plate is always great on those tanks, but I pushed the envelope anyway. I know he's still hurting, and the STRV is going to have to come replace him. We're just going to sit here and have a little corner battle. They obviously still... This is 2 guys that are choked up on the map out of a 6v6, so hopefully the 4v4 on the other side of the map is going well. And I'm going to start launching smoke grenades over the rock. Now, this is going to obscure their vision, piss them off. I know I don't like getting hit with smoke grenades, and thankfully the Panther has this ability. I see that the STRV is backing up, and I can kind of see his engine smoke through the smoke that I launched over there. So we're just going to get the outlet, and I'm moving, and boom, took him out. Pred hit him with a shot there and knocked out his cannon. So I pushed the T-34. He tries to get me, trying to get around. It's a fight for getting around here. We beat his depression. I believe Pred bounced on that, he said. And then I put a shot in the side of the turret. And that is both those enemies down. We're going to go cap A and pretty much secure the game. You can kind of guess that this game is pretty much over with now. We're just going to push cap, hold the 3 cap, and cover the spawns. If you guys like the tournament gameplay, let me know in the comments down below. This was an awesome game executed by these guys. pay credit to the other team. These are some good players, man. And, you know, anybody who has the balls to come play some tournaments, it definitely takes some skill. It's not the easiest thing to do. So props to the other team. GG's. Hopefully we'll see you guys again next tournament, or if we get knocked out, maybe we'll see you in the losers bracket. Who knows? But again, if you guys like tournament content, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like on this video. Have you guys played in tournaments? What are your experience? Let me know in the comments down below. Yo, how many times could I say comments down below in this video? I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Be sure to pull up for the FUF stream tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.